Hello? Is this calibrated? Testing? Testing? Potato salad? Might actually be a little bit too loud. I'm very slightly inebriated. And I am not... I had a pumpkin teeny, which had a whole avalanche of ingredients that I cannot care to remember. It had vanilla in it and pumpkin ingredients or pumpkin adjacent ingredients intermixed and on the rim. It was fine, a little bit too strong for me. I'm typically like a massive baby, and by typically I mean in reality, by any objective measure or means of calculus. So the only reasonable thing for me to do is chase it. I'm chasing it with a Mike's Harder Black Cherry Lemonade, which should have no effect on my performance, my combat efficiency, because I am a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing, and I press buttons real good and in a specific order for a long time.
He is definitely white girl wasted.
I'm not. I'm fine. I followed up the rapid consumption. I drank it too fast. The rapid consumption of the alcoholic beverage with about half a pound ? Of loaded potato fries with cheese and jalapeno and fries. As you can imagine, because there's fries in the name. So I am good. I am combat fit. I'm ready to go do this cure burn thing, which I've never done before. But I can't imagine it's terribly different than a conventional burn would be. The only major difference I would imagine is that instead of non-undead things, we are fighting undead things. And instead of black mages, we are having what I assume, and could verify if I just fucking opened up the party member menu, is a bunch of white mages instead of black mages. I think I need to go to Ronfar. I'm not really like a King Ronpar guy. I think that he's kind of overrated. TBH, LOL. I don't like any of the Sandorian royal family haircuts. If that makes me like an outlier or like borderline a pariah in the in Final Fantasy 11 circles, that's fine. I don't like what Treon does with his whole business. Okay, I'm just checking something. Okay, good. I didn't really break anything. So you're white girl wasted and you're my pillar. Woot. We will be fine. Don't forget tuna sushi. I literally forgot the tuna sushi, but I'm going to be right next to Sandoria, so I'm gonna go pick that up. I'ma pick up tuna sushi. Then I will be on the way like crazy. Smile. It's always recommended whenever you're entering in the court of public opinion and you're going to be interfacing with your fellow meat people that you include, because it's free, a emoticon or an emoji, as the cool kids like to say now, I think, in the chat, so that they register you emotionally as a non-threat. And then that way, you build a relationship with them over the moderate term, and then when they least suspect it, you lot on something priceless, and then, in an act of jokerism, you throw it away. You throw it away, and then you take a picture of it, and you never play the game again. Take a picture of it, and you post it on all the socials. And then when people are like, why did you throw away this priceless heirloom? You just reply with, it's about the message. Borrowing from the movie The Joker, of course, which came out in 2012. I'm not really good like Northern Liner is with eidetic knowledge of all things trivia, so you're gonna have to fill in some Google-esque blanks for me. Cyber, you are all, as always, far too kind. I greatly appreciate you getting this whole thing underway. While I was pumpkin teenying myself, and consuming way more than is reasonable. Loaded potato plate wasn't really a plate. It was came in kind of like a tinfoil bowl thing that was in itself inside of a pan. I also had a burger. Like I told myself, and I said out loud that I was gonna take the burger and I was gonna take it home with me. I am a huge proponent of having things well done. If that makes you Dan's Gaming emote in chat, I apologize. I apologize for making you feel that way. It's just how I've always had meat. And I prepare a lot of meat, right? And I have to fight my instinct not to kill the shit out of whatever it is that I'm putting on the skillet, on the stove, because I cook steaks on the stove, which I'm sure is also going to be immediately and deeply triggering to a non-zero number of you. What was it? Tuna sushi. I'm just gonna buy a whole thing of it. How expensive could it be, Daniel? $10? 14,000? I'll get out of bed for that. All right, I have my tuna sushi. I'm double checking that it is in fact the sushi that they want. The accuracy boosting looks good to me. I'm going to now go outside. I'm getting a little bit of frame dropping, and I don't know why. Because it's the client is still claiming that I'm at a solid 60. So I'm good there, but on to the Chocobo I go. Is it worth paying 1,000 gil to run the length of what is ostensibly less than a quarter of a football field? 100 gil? Oh my god, hell yes.
I just want to attack other people, and I want to kill other people.
Easy expenditure.
And I want to create conflict, and I want to watch the world burn.
East Ronfar? Oh, that's right. I'm in West. I getcha. Anyway, so I had a burger, and I did not realize exactly how much alcohol I was putting into my system, and I think that there's a certain threshold of alcohol that you hit when you forget how much food you're still pounding back. So I had every intention after I ate half of my plate of loaded potato fries that to just not eat maybe even half, like maybe not eat any of the burger at all. And then I saw my well done burger, and I just let muscle reflex. I let God take the reins, basically. And I was like, this burger is supposed to be in my mouth. Those were the specific set of neurons that were permitted to fire in my brain. That I had a burger in front of me that was intact, and I had not had a burger for some time. And so, therefore, and unto which, and hitherto, I must put this thing in my mouth and consume it like a fucking Titan from the critically acclaimed Attack on Titan series. And I did. I unhinged my jaw, and because I have a perfectly normal human tongue, I extended out my tongue, which has its own set of teeth, right? Like xenomorphs from the Alien series, like we all have. I unhinged my jaw, and I retreated the entirety, the whole form, no bites or anything, the burger into my mouth. I closed my jaw, and then I swallowed it, and it was poggers.
This person doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
It was good. Was it the greatest burger of all time? No. Was it very good for the fact that he did not have any burgers? Like the last time I had burgers was like a McDouble from McDonald's. Compared to that, it was like fucking Iron Chef quality. Okay, let's see if Stoic Chan can defeat the very simple maze. to get to his friend, which he apparently just passed by. Okay, we did that. If I'm just gonna, this may be the alcohol talking. I'm just gonna let it ride. If at any point, Alina, you would prefer, or Cybergem, I don't know what your chosen parlance in this context is gonna be. If you want to do VC voice chat for any reason, you let me know. That's it. That's all I'm gonna put out there. May not be recommended just because of the absolute bullshit parade that you know that I basically start from like the moment that I hit go. Where are the friends? There's a place that's even deeper than this. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna follow you. I'm scared. I'm already scared. In RP takes one of Alina's hands into my jittery, cold-ass metallic hand. I'm scared. I don't know where I'm going. I've been down here exactly once for a party of some description. And yet, it's full of spooky undead and bats and stuff like that. If something extraterrestrial, it's not the word, okay? Friendly reminder, I'm very slightly inebriated. If something comes out of the cave formation that I can't parse, I am going to squeal like a baby. I feel like there's some Slender Man type shit down here, like a fucking Junji Ito Fault of Amagara type shit that's gonna come slinking out here like King Ronpar's fucked up body from when he was in the Crystal War or whatever the lore of this place is. You're gonna be out here going burr, 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 and I will fucking abandon you unbelievably fast. I'll feel bad about it after I come down from my fight or flight instinct, kicking in a high gear, but you know, just I don't know. I think that I said a series of very unsettling things to you, and I apologize because it certainly won't be the last. Hey, Evil, how you doing? It is my Friday. I've been permitted by my corporation to not work on Thanksgiving. And being a former GameStop manager, the idea that anybody could be asked to work any length of time on Thanksgiving is gross. And any entity that has the option of closing down, such as GameStop, and does not for Thanksgiving, is gross. It felt gross. It felt nasty, and not in the fun way. It
Welcome
didn't feel
to
fun,
the bonfire,
nasty.
unkindled one.
Oh, thank you so much, Omega. It's been a while, my friend. I hope that you're having a solid and or above average Wednesday. You pogging hard or hardly pogging? How are you enjoying everyone's favorite double-decade-old MMORPG? I'm enjoying it pretty good. I have not started the Cure Burn yet, but I am prepared to do a thing. Whatever my thing is in sequence, ad nauseum, over and over again. I'm here for it. Okay, there's a question mark on the ground. I'm being snuck. I have strep throat, so no. I've had strep throat about 8 billion times in my life, including one time in band camp. Not really, but I actually did experience it, where I had like laryngitis and bronchitis at the same time. So I am very used to getting my throat fucked up, looks in the camera and winks, and an imperceptibly small smirk appears on the side of my face, so I understand exactly what you mean. 2 nights ago, I couldn't even swallow saliva without wanting to die. I'm sure that since the time that I had like back-to-back strep episodes, medicine has improved somewhat. Have you gone to the doctor yet? I know in America that's like basically like a financial death sentence. You stub your toe and then a doctor gives it a little kiss. And then he goes, $5,000, please. Yeah, my sneak is good. My sneak is good. Yeah. I'll let you know. I promise. Where the fuck are we going? I still don't see the party. You know, Alina, if you were going to kill me, there are easier ways to do this. I owe you my life on several occasions. Like, I'm overdue for you killing me at your convenience. So you don't have to drag me deep into the butthole of the tomb. Just fucking take me out right here, bro. You could probably do it. I'm sure that holy as like a spell is effective against Robotman. Not really sure, because I think the only cardigans that you ever fight are in Windurst. It's a secret. Okay, so it's like the hidden ballroom in Crawler's Nest that I remember going into about 8,000 times for camping, and yet I cannot be fucked to find it on Horizon. I don't know if I'm like Berenstein Bearing the situation and I just don't remember. I'm forging memories of this ball camp. And one of the other reasons why I remember it is because it was like one of the first instances that I remember anybody uttering the words, "What's your party composition?" to me. It's a secret. Went yesterday on antibiotics now. I hope you get better. I do, like, strep throat completely sucks. In many, many unique ways. You're probably already self-medicating with food, but you can... applesauce. Applesauce is going to be a big contender for #1 on the list of things that you can, like, reliably put in your mouth that has, like, caloric content to keep you going and doesn't want you to immediately die when you're when you're consuming it. Because it's like cold prison slop. Who doesn't love that? I'm gonna need a sneak refresh when you got it. I'm gonna check you out. I'm checking you out. Damn, girl, you got that loquacious hearing. Damn. Okay, I'm good. Check your new staff. Oh, it's a new one. That's cool. That's a very fancy one. What does it mean by enhances potency? Does it make it last longer, or does it give you more per tick? Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. +4 for tick? That's like having a whole ass other regen, man. Christ. That is really good. What does Divine Seal do for regen again? Somebody told me explicitly once, and I never retained it. Thank you for waiting. Okay, you have informed me that my purpose is to pass butter, aka grab the things. You just want me to carby pull? Or you want me to carby pull and do supporty things? This is my first ever. I'm just gonna... Okay, Aga asked the question. He's walking so I can run. I'm assuming that I am comboing a light skill chain or something with the other summoner. Maybe I'm not. Maybe we just have so much horsepower that it just doesn't matter. Fusion SC. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Summoning. Okay, you want me to do fusion. That makes sense because it's a white skill chain. So it would just be like punch and burning strike, right? Punch, burning strike. Punch, Stoic, Burning Strike, Og, Fusion equals Holy, Banish, Cure. I'm just going off of off of reasonable assumptions here. That's how we do this. Oh man. Everyone in chat is entitled to one sip. Okay. One sip of Mike's Hard Black Cherry Lemonade. Want to move to Limbus 2 VC? Let's do it. Just fuck me up, fam. Limbus 2. That Limbussy got me acting all sorts of unwise. this is gonna be good.
All right. Trying to remember.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Lissa. Greatly appreciate it. I apologize, Lena. You're gonna hear a lot of that, but you probably are familiar with it.
Punch, burning jack. That sounds right. And the puller would punch. So you'll have to sneak pull, so you don't aggro the whole fucking place.
Okay.
Are you said what? White mage?
I sure hope so. If I'm not dumb. Okay, I wasn't dumb. Yes.
Just don't forget sneak.
Am I Anond? No. Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna equip my thing. And then do the ready checks. Epic voice crack, real voice reveal. Oh, everyone good? I'm gonna do a cute little aerial armor.
Oh, I'm probably naked. Oh, I'm totally naked. Yep.
Pixar didn't happen. Alright, just checking on noise volumes. My brain is breaking. You guys don't have any audio? Why? Why don't you have audio? Explain yourselves. Game audio. I have made you listen to Duck Station. What is this? Horizon? Okay, now you have ears. Need to sneak before pulling. Okay. I am prepared to fist. Ain't nobody fists like me.
Am I gonna have to wear a friar's robe? Oh, so noob. It's fine. It's fine.
Divine Seal makes regen more HP per tick. Thank you for donating to the alternate reality stream challenge. I have literally no idea what that challenge is going to eventually be, by the way. I just trust that my muse gave me an idea to do something, and boy howdy, am I going to listen. Alright, I need to sneak. I'm sneaking. I'm not going to sorry, words are hard. I'm not going to let the alcohol flowing like a river through my system affect my combat prowess. If you sneak up, go to the mob, call a friend at the mob and attack, then run back. It will save a lot of MP. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm letting Jesus take the reins.
Going in, boys.
I'm going. Go. Okay, come back, Frit. Oh my god, my poor boy is out there by himself, getting torn apart. I'm fisting.
Fuck, I gotta remember what I'm doing.
Tactical fist.
Boom, dead. That's it.
Holy shit, what?
Yep, pull.
What the fuck? I was gonna take a drink.
Nope.
Okay. Is this just a cool 1200?
Did you want XP or not?
No, I'm not. I'm not turning it down. I'm not turning it down. Oh no, help me.
I don't know if we should show the world.
Step bro, I'm stuck. I'm in the drag. There we go. Okay.
Oh, nope.
Oh yeah. Okay, go get him.
Ouch.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Fred, please. There we go.
Oh no. Back. Alright. That's alright. Go ahead.
Okay.
This person doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
I'm guessing that they holy shit, they're taking so much damage.
Yeah, you've got to, you have to silence the sorcerer quickly.
Do I just should
Not you. No,
Okay.
We do.
Okay. I'm going to send
No,
Fred
hold
out.
on.
Now should I go
No,
after
no, no,
the
wait,
fuck.
wait. Gotta get Radu up.
I thought they were up. Didn't they have 60 HP?
No. If you've already attacked, don't worry about it.
No, I haven't. No. I'm a gamer. I press the buttons real good and quick and all that, so should I ever attack the ghost, or am I only going after the skeletal gentleman?
Just skeletons unless we have to.
Okay. XP goes as quick as a summoner puller. You decide how fast the party goes. Okay, well this is a take off my hoodie type situation then.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to game, boys. Oh man. All right, so this is, I don't have my headset on in case you're speaking to me, but this is the equivalent to like Goku from like the Dragon Balls taking off his weighted vest, and he's about to go into the hyperbolic chamber. All right, now I should be good, right?
Anyway, you got the. Hold on, let me tell Radu to go in the back room.
Start shouting out people while I can. Sheeta.
Oh, yep, Radu got it. We're good.
Okay, should I avoid getting the ghosts?
Yes, avoid the ghosts.
Okay.
And if elemental seals down, we'll avoid the sorcerers and pull the warrior instead, but you're good.
Okay. I have the fire staff and everything like that, so I should just honestly just keep fucking Ifrit out. Yes. Please make macro or call mob. Fine. Fine. That's fine.
They just want to.
I get it. Pulling T. Call Tony 1. Smiley face.
Just so they know who to silence.
I gotcha. No, that's reasonable. For sure. 744. Oh my god, that's crazy. They want to drink while you pull, you don't get to, they can. I respect that. It is it's a Sigma grind set for sure. Let's activate BPM mode. I need to make a secondary attack. Okay, I'll do it. I'm doing the thing. Oh no, there's no more spots. What if I do this? Copy this, and then put that over there, and then this goes there. Okay. all right. And then we'll name this one Pull. Divine Seal me. And then heal myself. We're still in the honeymoon period. I will be better. I must be better.
You haven't done it before.
I'm talking to me. I'm beating my own ass.
What does Morgan say about a black mage being silenced by a white mage? It's not a hate crime. Okay, good. Oh, God.
Something I'm randomly thinking about. Does he not have a Frit out? No, apparently he doesn't. Okay, well I need to do something. I don't know why he doesn't have it out.
Why?
Oh shit, do I not have a Frit out? I'm gonna stop drinking.
Doing step bro.
I'm gonna stop drinking. I was like sorry, my bad. I'm stopping drinking now, I promise. I'm not gonna tell him that. I'm here. I'm going to game, I promise. I'm gaming. That's not gonna restore their faith in me at all. But I for sure was thinking like, that's my Ifrit. I had an Ifrit out when I pulled. So therefore it must be my Ifrit, but my punch isn't working. And I don't know why. Blood sabering. Okay, very good. I'm sure that they feel great about the circumstances in which they find themselves. I'm doing it.
Let's see.
What the fuck is going on? Just a little reset, and then it's gonna go crazy smooth, I promise.
I don't think I have Divine Seal. We'll see.
I'm gonna take off my shirt. It's the only way. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, you want to release your summon after you blood pact, or you'll run out of MP quick?
Alrighty, I'm losing the level sync. I'll get snow up. Hey, dude, full wipes are not uncommon down here.
The longer that I spend, okay, so the most reasonable thing for me to do is to take my energy drink and move the Mike's Hard Lemonade as far away as possible. Okay. I have a Warhead Sour Watermelon energy drink, and that's going to do all the heavy lifting that I need. I'm serious. Where is the breakdown? I was very slightly inebriated, but I am sobering up very fast, I assure you. I'm serious. Where's the breakdown? 3 people have died within 5 to 10 minutes. I'm getting angry. I wanted to watch Twitch. I wanted to watch Pro Stoic on Twitch. And you're messing it up. I get it. I respect that. But we have BPM now. I'm stimulated. I have a depressant in my system and a stimulant, which is always a good combination. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hi, Flisquit. Flisquit. No, not exclamation point, Flisquit. There we go. Perfect. This is his first time here as well. We will be good now. 1 weekend wears, we good to go. That's not sufficient. I need some kind of guarantee that he's not going to be shitty.
We'll be fine.
I want one of his balls.
You can't have it. The non. Here, come in for a bus.
Okay, coming in.
Put it for the way where we can.
I'm also going to sneak myself. I'm prematurely sneaking. Please do
It's
not
gonna-
pull. He
It's
says.
gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a minute where we can.
Okay. Can I get a show of hands for everyone in chat that weirdly grunts when they're in a public restroom?
In a public restroom.
Yeah. So it seems like there's a 9 out of 10 chance that whenever I'm at like a restaurant of some description, that if anybody goes into the bathroom at the same time as me, they must read some kind of sign or something that I can't see that compels them to weirdly grunt and make like dad throat clearing noises the entire fucking time that they're in there. I don't know if it's like a power move thing or what, but it gets me every time. Maybe I should do it. Am I the only one? Am I the only dude that's not doing it? That doesn't make me very comfortable to think about. Or they're snorting coke. I don't. I mean, they'd start doing it within like 2 seconds. I guess I should be willing to take anything other than them attempting to engage conversation, you know, while the bathrooming is happening. I guess it's better than the guy turning to me and going like, "Hey, dude, nice ding dong." I'll take it.
That's when shit goes sideways.
Yeah. And then I say, "You too, brother." And then we high five over the stall. I will get back into Worgan's good graces. I will make him proud of me. Like a father. Like an estranged father. I'm gonna start calling him dad. It's the only way. Okay, Worgan, aka estranged father, is coming off of health cooldown. White Mage is way more temperamental in burns than Black Mages are. Is what chat has said. Alina is by far the nicest person, one of the nicest people I met in Final Fantasy XI period.
I don't know. AT&Ms have taught me I'm not so nice.
What do you mean?
Ooh, those have been rough.
What do you mean? Just like learning the mechanics and dying
Yeah.
over and over again?
Dying over and over again. The play and find out.
Okay. I getcha. I feel like Small died sooner than War did, unless Small died again.
I think Small died a couple times.
Okay.
But should wear some.
All according to Kikaku. I don't know if you're into the animes or whatever. Okay, they're getting off cooldown weekend. I mean, I watched all of the first season of Saga Tanya the Evil, which is like a weird blend of like alternate reality World War II with a like mid-30s Japanese businessman getting isekai'd into the body of like a 14-year-old little girl military genius. That's about as far as I understand it. It's good. It's just they don't ever explain what's happening.
Don't forget sneak. I think we're good.
Okay. All right, I am ready. I am a gamer. I've gamed all my life. It's coming down to this moment. Go get him. And they pull it back to me. And then I suck him. And then I punch. And then he gets fisted. And then I release.
And then you go.
Gaming. Another. NRP takes my Mike's Hard Lemonade that's still mostly full and smashes it into the ground. Another.
Boom. Don't forget sneak.
I did.
I know.
I totally forgot sneak.
Your attack has to be ready. Don't forget your blood pack.
Oh yeah, 15 seconds. That's right. It's fine. We're just doing a little bit of calculated fisting right now. Just like my father and my forefather beforehand. Okay, releasing. And then I'm going to sneak, and I'm going to wait. That shit is gross.
Yup. Maybe we shouldn't show the world.
that is gross. Frank underscore XI, are you watching this? Esteemed community manager Hugin, I summon thee.
You can't delete the white mages.
In the interest of buffing the rest of the healing classes, aka Red Mage and Summoner, low key, we're removing the White Mage job. We understand that this is going to be a little bit controversial. Okay, I am snucked. Come back to me. My child, please. What's happening? Because he slept? No, he's just an idiot. There he goes. Go get him. Go get him. Attack. And then I punch. And then I release. Some Mr. Miyagi shit.
Infamous. No, why? Why?
Maybe I should just keep it. I should just keep him out. That's the only rational explanation, right? I should just keep him out.
Something.
Well, no. That wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to keep him out, because if he got that much hate, it must be because of the magic burst. So I have to wait for him to be unweakened to have the chance to... Should I wait for him to be unweakened? I'm assuming so.
the skill chain must have missed because it did magic burst.
Oh, I see. Looks
Yeah.
like SE missed.
Do you have food on?
I do.
Cool.
7 minutes, yeah. One of the WS's must have missed. Looks like. Okay.
It happens, but I don't understand why Radu's dropping like a freaking rock.
He do be. Oh no, he's a Mithra. Yeah, I was gonna say if he was like a Taru, he'd basically like fold like a blanket. Anytime anything would pay more than like a cursory 5 seconds attention to him. Did you try Super Mario RPG yet? Yes, I dumped about 2 hours into it. Great game. Do not buy it at $60. But because it is a Nintendo game, the chances of it ever going on sale are going to become most likely in like 4 years. And maybe it'll drop like $10.
Why did I get us fucking shells early?
Good question. Burning Strike never misses, so it had to have been the punch.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it, have not beaten it yet, like the new additions they did. I was gushing about it with my wife while I was getting transported to my parents-in-law's house, aka her parents. And I was like, every note, every animation, every cue, all of it, literally perfect. Amazing. I don't feel good that he spent $60 for what is essentially just like a visual uplift. But I get that they couldn't graft like PS2, PS3 hybrid graphics onto a Super Nintendo game. So I accept. I don't like it. But I knew that I was paying basically like $20 for like a please make more of these types of game stacks. There's a 90% chance that Oregon is looking for a rep right now. There's no way he's not. I can feel it.
He hasn't said anything in Link Shell.
He doesn't need to say anything. He's looking for a rep. I can feel it. I've made easily in my lifetime, in my career, which is super aggressive use of the word, as a party leader and creator in Final Fantasy XI, I can feel when people are looking for reps.
Dude, the amount of XP you get down here, you make back your death. Right.
Yeah, for sure. And yet there's only so much that somebody that is afflicted by sciatis can endure before they think to themselves, I could just be making 18,000 XP elsewhere. I'm not saying that's what he's thinking. I'm saying that people who do be affected like that do be thinking like that and all that.
This is the prime camp. There is no elsewhere.
Oh, really? There's no other camp that's like this?
Not as good. Mm-mm.
Okay.
This is it, and I'm the leader.
There's nothing in the law that says I can't camp on top of you. Except the law of reputation, which is that if you
yeah.
cause some kind of slight to me, what?
Looks like Radu's the only one with elemental seal up right now, which means we either need to come on weekend or we need to pull a warrior.
That's how a remake should be, which other companies noticed it. If Final Fantasy VII got the Super Mario RPG remake treatment, I think that the vast majority of fans would be happy with it. Final Fantasy VII Remake was not for the fans of Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's apparently how I feel. It was for a new generation of Final Fantasy VII content millhouse receivers. along with a whole bunch of nods to the people that appreciated the series, like just enough to feed them. And be like, listen, look, these are all the high marks of the story. Granted, we didn't commit to basically any of them. But look, they're here. Did I de-summon a Frit? Apparently I did. Wild.
Boom.
That was good. Okay, now I am waiting like a good boy for 10 seconds. Hey, Final Fantasy VII Remake, not my Final Fantasy VII. Like, I had a good time with it. I really disliked Square Enix's fixation with all their major properties having to be action RPGs because they are just assuming, based off of nothing, it really feels like that action RPGs are like the way of the future or some shit. It's not. But that's their impression, according to them. And then I wait. And then I fist. And then I release.
And then it dies.
And then it just fucking dies in like 2 seconds. This feels naughty.
When it works, it works.
Yeah, when
Sometimes-
your
Sometimes
summoner
it does.
puller isn't like busted and half drunk on pumpkin teenies.
Yeah, sometimes it still goes sideways. That was 529 XP though. That was great.
I'm stubborn. Give me back turn-based RPGs. You didn't like it when they introduced the turn-based mode, quote unquote, which just wasn't really a turn-based mode. It just made each turn like an individual attack or some shit. I forget how it worked in Final Fantasy VII. It did not feel good. Consuming, then sneaking. And then we out here. My boy. So my corporation has literally everything. Everything is broken. Every tool, every website, every system that we use on a regular basis has been broken categorically for a week and a half. I'm gonna switch the song. It's gonna mind flood me. And it like one day things were so unbelievably deeply immeasurably broken that a general call out email came through and said something to the effect of because everything is down, make sure that you are doing team building activities. And in one of the team building activities that I was forced to attend, and it might sound like I've talked about this before, it's been separate occasions. In this new team building activity, this powwow, as it were,
Is there any warriors? Yeah,
We had to.
because I
Okay.
cast elemental seal when I shouldn't have.
Yeah, it's fine. My supervisor said to me, it said to all of us, they were like, okay, can you explain like what it means to be grateful? Like in elementary school type stuff. And I have never before felt the instinct to pull my own face off of my body so strong than in that moment. Just like it is free. I mean, not free for you because you're paying us hourly, but it's functionally free for you to give people an hour while waiting for things to come back online to just sit there and relax and wait for things to stop being broken. Maybe it's because I lucked out. Maybe it's because I have cultivated an atmosphere that I would want to be in if I was my own supervisor, which is one where I trust that you're an adult. I'm going to do my due diligence and check up on the things that you're doing, but I'm just going to have faith that if you need me, you're going to tell me. And otherwise, I'm just going to keep working away, trying to make your life as easy as possible in the back end. I am a firm believer in bonding through mutual suffering.
I missed the COVID virtual meetings because I had to really work on my fucking facial expressions when we started in-person meetings again.
Oh, yeah. What is smile?
Because I caught myself just rolling my eyes.
Yes.
Ah, fuck. Elemental seal's down. That's alright, kill it.
Okay, people are joking. People are joking in chat. That's a good sign. The emotional wavelength is balancing. Order is restoring.
Boom.
Nice.
To the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I manage 17 employees. One group is a two-person group. One of the two people in the group is on vacation this week. I told the other person who's not on vacation and not come to work at full pay don't show up. One of the two is gone. They can't perform any work, so what's the point making somebody come in to stare at nothing for 8 hours? Yes. Preach. Okay, so I'm going to sneak myself and try to find a warrior. Because I'm assuming if somebody had elemental seal up, they would say so. I do spot a warrior engaging. Life is hard enough without making your employees try to forcibly bond with each other by doing exercises like I'm gonna attach a card to my head and you try to give me clues about what card is on my own head while I try to give you clues about what card is on your head. But we've been down this road before on this stream. I'm not gonna go down that road again because it takes me to a dark place that I work very hard to stay out of. Team building activities is free lunch for them and me. Are you looking for applicants? Evil? I know how to very poorly, competently do summoner pull for a cure burn. I don't know what kind of doors that opens for me. Probably loads. Ooh, I'm getting devotioned. Okay, somebody should have... I cannot believe that my XP ring is up already. That's insane. It's fucking crazy to me. This is gonna ruin me forever, because all I'm gonna think about is this camp where it's like literally free XP flowing from goblets.
I will always merit every job down here. I will. This is my red mage merits right here.
Work for railroad, you don't want that work? Lots of physical labor? Yeah, but you... I'm sure that you get like free train rides and stuff, right? I don't really know what the compensation package would be for working on a railroad. Like, I can't imagine that your bosses don't let you, like, 1v1 trains together. Like, you put them on the opposite sides of the track and then you ram them into each other to see who wins. To see who, who derails. Maybe that's a little bit excessive. I don't know. I'm not a train guy. I'm not into trainal. Is a real thought that my brain put in put in there. Okay, I'm going to assume, because you know what they say about assuming, that elemental seals up.
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay. We got there. It took me 45 minutes, but we got there. Most of the alcohol has made its way through my system and is very slowly being replaced by Watermelon Sour Patch Kids brand energy drink. Just like God intended.
Sorry to give you something hard and kill your white girl buzz.
No, this is good for me. I needed to be brought out of that. I love suffering. That's why I like the Soulsborne series so much. Make me feel oppressed. Make me feel sad. Make me feel like I have to overcome some kind of staggering odds.
Well, yeah, if you like Dark Souls, then you absolutely love suffering.
Yeah. Gives me a giant mental on. Yeah, there's nothing but sorcerers. Ellie Seal.
Yeah, everybody should be good.
Okay. So I would imagine that I can probably get away with 3 sorcerers until I have to basically wait.
Yep, 4 is next, and then Mole, and then me.
Okay. Come on. Was he sleeping?
Probably.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
There you go. He's coming.
Taste my knuckle sandwich. Are you familiar with League of Legends at all?
Nina.
Okay. There is a very good animated series that I slept on for a long time because people wouldn't shut up about it, called Arcane. I don't think that you need to enjoy the League of Legends game to get anything out of it. Back when Breaking Bad was a thing, I'm putting on sneak. I'm a good boy. Back when Breaking Bad was a big thing, I also avoided that because people would not shut up about it. Like every second, it felt like somebody online or in person was like, it's literally the best show ever, you have to watch it over and over again. So it just kind of like made me mentally push away from it. Then I watched it and I was like, yeah, I can see where they're coming from. Same thing with Arcane. Arcane's been out for about a year or so. Some of the best animation work they've ever seen. I forgot a couple of times that I was looking at animated characters just because their facial expressions and body language was so natural that it was borderline uncanny. So yeah. There are lots of great sites out there that you can use to watch it if you would prefer not to spend money on Netflix, because I do not. I do not want to do that. Because Netflix is stinky. More like net butts, am I right, chat? Up top.
I have to check it out. I need something new to watch. Oh, show. I've been playing like 2 games at once instead of watching stuff, and that's getting complicated.
You're talking about V Rising?
Yeah. Too much. You've seen all of my screen real estate. I've got too much screen real estate. I can play all the things.
Yeah, for sure. There's a big risk in that. So in V Rising, do you get levels or do you get stronger over time, or is progression tied so strongly to your castles that that's how you upgrade?
Yeah, you get levels as you beat the as you complete the quests and beat the mobs that you require to beat to progress. You gain levels. I'm stuck right now. I've got 2 that I can't beat, and they're pissing me off. I literally can't progress until I beat these 2 mobs, and it's driving me crazy. But that's how you grow.
Is this something that you and your husband are like you're struggling with yourselves, so you need like a +1 on top of that?
We have a game we're playing together, and then I have a game that I'm playing separate.
Okay.
And our one together, we're doing fine because he beats everything. The one we're playing separate, the one I'm playing separate, I'm failing at. When we're playing together, I just die and he kills everything and then raises me.
I think V Rising has one of the coolest gimmicks of a lot of games that are like that I've seen. Like I've seen Grim Dawn and other games that are not coming to mind that I thought were going to when I started talking about Grim Dawn. But it's the only one where it's like, depending on the day-night cycle, you have to behave differently, and that idea as a concept is so cool to me.
Yeah, it's very well put together. We definitely don't play the PvP server just because I just hate putting that much work into something and building up your castle and then someone just coming by and wrecking the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, there are sieges and stuff, right? What did they get out of it?
I don't even know. I've never played their PvP servers. And I think you can either play on a server or you can just play a private game. Saved on your own computer. Which is what I've got.
I gotcha. No passenger trains in my area, just freight. I make sure trains don't derail. Track maintenance department. I mean, it's a pretty important fucking job. Thank you for doing that. And then I wait. Oh, there's another warrior back here. I'll grab that one. Two warriors. Is it my birthday? Hot diggity dog.
The other good thing about this camp, you don't have to beat the mobs. There's tons of mobs.
And they don't link.
Yep. As long as you remember to sneak, you're good.
These things are level 78? Oh my god. Is that why it's giving us like 1 billion experience?
Yeah, they'll wreck you if you don't.
So something that I am thankful for, chat, is all of you, and I know that that is a very cringe thing to both say and hear out loud, but it's true. I am grateful for all of the people that have followed and subscribed, or thought about subscribing, or primed, or what have you, or just word of mouth type stuff. Just know that I see you. I appreciate you. We're getting close to 300 followers, which, given how firmly I reined in my expectations, I did not think that I would achieve at this point. Not because I doubted myself, but because we've been growing at a pretty steady clip, and I make sure that I never take that for granted. So thank you for that. Now give me a hug. That's right. Nice and close, you slut. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is a good song. The titles of all the songs are at the top left, which you probably know, Evil, but I'm just saying it for all the peeps in the back.
Alrighty. Kill Cheney. Down. Kill him quick.
Holy shit, you're right. Dude, you see, he looked at Worgon for about 2 seconds and brought him down to 50% instantly. Man, it must be fucking scary to be a Taru.
I know, right? I can't do it.
I partied with a lot of Tarus. And pretty much every single time, unless they were in the tank, and even then, sometimes, every single time that they would get hate, it almost always seemed to be like a crit into like a TP move, almost killing them instantly, if not killing them outright.
My elven MP saves me down here all the time. The whole party will wipe and I'm still standing.
It's the long neck.
Or HP, my elven HP. Yeah.
It's too powerful.
Tower overall.
Fred, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go wide. Did that motherfucker just miss? He did miss. I still have food on.
Once in a while, there's always a chance.
I don't give a shit. Fred has one job.
Oh, no. No.
Hello, Felicity Ryan. Thank you for donating to the alternate reality stream challenge, where you, as well as I, will discover whatever the hell that means when the time comes. Felicity Ryan. There you are. Wonderful person, deserves every follow on the planet. You would be doing yourself a disservice if you did not follow her. I mean it. Alright, I have sneak up. I'm going to find a warrior, because I'm sure that there is one way in the back. Although Wargon looks like he has Elemental Seal. So I'm just going to grab a Sorcerer instead.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we should... Maybe in rotation.
Alright, come get me. Come on. What the fuck is it doing? Oh, it's casting Quake.
Lovely.
Come on, you stinky skeleton. Poison got 2. We love that for us. I didn't even have the audacity to animate it. Disgusting. I'll take one of your finest Poisona Gaz. So take this opportunity while cooldowns are cooldowning to post socials in the chat. I am on all of these things. Importantly, the last one is a Discord link. Occasionally people will ask me if there's a dedicated Stoic Discord because they don't have enough streamer Discords. What?
Yeah.
Can hold 1 sec.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oh, where'd they go?
There you go.
Oh, they logged out. No.
Who logged out? Because people don't have enough Discords, I figured why not add another one to it. The reason why you may want to consider adding yet another Discord, aka mine, to your ever expanding list of, I think it's like 100, 200 if you have like Nitro or whatever, is that I post writings that are intended for myself, but seem to be helpful to people in general, or so they've said to me. So basically, if I'm dealing with something life-related or stream-related or work-related, and I'm helping myself overcome whatever it is that I'm feeling, I will write like a paragraph to myself, contextualizing what I'm feeling and how I should constructively deal with it, and then I throw it on the Discord. So that sort of thing sounds interesting to you, or if you want to post fan art of me, like if you're artsy and you feel compelled to make fan art of me, you can throw it on there. Nothing not safe for work, although there may be a section for that because of my insane vibration function of great repute.
Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. I am born to kill. Or re-kill. Wasn't there a white mage tucked in the corner?
There was, and I went to like snag him for a rep, and they like disappeared.
They probably saw everybody dying and were like, nope. I'm gonna go do something else. No thanks.
It's alright.
The summoner puller seems drunk.
I heard y'all were dying up in here.
Smolon was defeated. Radu was defeated. Worgon was defeated. I'm gonna hit the old Destiny trail. I'll see you guys later. Man, I thought bird parties were a slaughter. It does not compare to what goes on down here.
Nope.
Fuck.
You gotta kill like 5 birds to equal one one kill.
It's bussin'. That camp is hard only because of the mage skellies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we didn't have that one lag between Elemental Seal, then you could just keep on rolling. Which you can roll the dice and just not silence the mages, but you've seen how fast shit can go sideways.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, you haven't silenced me? Enjoy Blizzaga into a Poison Gut 2. And then I'm just gonna run up to your face and crit you, and then kill your friend with a Hell Slash.
The worst is they'll sleep Katu the whole party. And that's when it gets real fun. That's when it's good to have a paladin. Because the paladin can tank for a minute.
That's true. But where are we gonna find one of those?
Oh no. Like, you technically don't need your 4th white mage. That 4th one can be something different. So sometimes we can bring in a paladin as the 4th because they can still holy and everything. But if shit goes sideways, they can then tank the mob until the summoners can get their stuff back in line.
I'm coming.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
I'm punching. Woo! Woo! Congratulations.
Yeah, you missed a fun time trying to figure out how to kill the Scorpion HENMs. I think they wrecked us 3 different times. And then all of a sudden we're trying to recover and half of us are laying dead in the dirt. Frank appears in the middle of the spawn point as Frank the Scorpion.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that helped matters because you were like, is this part of the fight?
To just taunt the Beastmaster Link Shell as we're dying. Yep, it was fun.
So is it just one Scorpion or is it a bunch of them?
It's 3. One spawns and then it spawns two more.
Okay.
But you eventually figure out that you have to kill them in a certain order. Or they'll just wreck the shit out of you. They will just murder you. They'll poison you for 30 HP a tick. And then stun you right after so you can't poison yourself. Which is great.
So what do you feel about them bringing in everything that you would expect from Treasures of Ottergon except for Pancration?
Remind me. I didn't play a lot of TOAU.
I know you're kidding. You know what Pancration is. Come on.
So I don't know what Pancration is.
You're a self-respecting, God-fearing lady. Come on, for the audience, you can stop playing it up. You can tell me your honest thoughts on Pancration now. I'm ready.
This was my heyday. We're playing my heyday right now. I played a lot of Sky. I played a lot of a lot of this before TOAU came out, and then I didn't play a lot after that.
She said no psych to me. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So Pancration was basically Treasures of Ottergon Pokemon, where you got a camera and you weakened a monster until it was low health, and then you had a chance of capturing it. So literally Pokemon. And you took these plates, which is what they call them for some reason, even if it was a camera, to this like little coliseum, and they would allow you to make like a fighter version of that monster that you would then use to play against other AI monsters. And it was like the most time wasty thing. Like there wasn't any good rewards tied to it from what I remember. So I don't blame anyone for not knowing what Pancration is. But when they were talking about it on the most recent dev stream, the one other motherfucker that cares other than me was like, are you gonna add Pancration? And they're like, well, we'll probably have like a 1v1 PvP thing instead.
I'm all for the 1v1 PvP thing.
You don't want discount great value brand treasures Pokemon?
No, I have a few people that I'd really like to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not big on PvP, but there's a few that I'd like to take on.
I don't blame you. That sounds right. There's a new burn spot, new Legrand range that does 24 to 27k per hour. Not sure where, but yells about it sometimes. Yeah, but what? Like, what do you fight?
Oh, my elemental feels up. Oh, never mind. Raddy's is good.
We think it's Gigas? Really? And I say really because my running impression was that Gigas are tanky, so if that is the target, that's surprising to me. I don't know, maybe they're weirdly weak to fire or something. $24K is kind of insane, and I definitely need some citation on that, because the most that I've ever heard the most Sky-itis afflicted person ever say to me what they expect as normal out of like a party would be like 16, 17, 18,000, and even that seems just out of the realm of possibility. I just can't even imagine that. Unless you had a ring or something, and then you could technically say that you were getting 18,000 an hour, just like I can say that I'm technically clothed if I just go outside my boxer shorts. This devotion thing is really handy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the other hilarious thing is then Frank turned into a campfire, and Eric came and like sat by campfire Frank, and one of our crew started talking to him about the whole beast thing and the HENM's casting death, and he wouldn't shut up. Just talking a bunch of trash to him, so all of a sudden either Eric or Frank just smited him dead because he just fell dead on the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
It was the best thing ever. I really wish I had a recording of it.
Or we should be good on Elemental Seal. I feel like someone's is up.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Attack, please. Thank you. Beef Squatch.
Beef Squatch is the replacement.
No, I just like the name for Ataru.
Who are you casting on? Okay, ready.
No. No.
Oh, it's it. Or no. Is that your effort or his effort?
It's mine. It's gotta wake up, right?
You might have to. Never mind. Okay, good.
I'm so unreasonably excited for Besiege. I know that puts me in a very small minority, but I just love the chaos of it. I love just feeling, even if I can't see anyone, because Final Fantasy XI is capped at like 20 miles around you at any given time. I just love the feeling of everything and people just dying or just trying to make it like second by second.
Alright, hopeful. Yep, that's the rep.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the little robot's room. I will be right back. Chat, be nice to Alina, or I will be upset, and neither of us knows what that looks like, so don't take us there. Okay. Oh. We are back.
Welcome back.
I don't have my headset on. If you're talking to me, I can't hear you. Okay.
So I have your Twitch muted. I'm missing all the music. Oh, but I can hear myself now. Ugh.
I'm back.
Back.
Hi. I am sober, so I'm sure it won't hurt if I take some more of this lemonade, huh?
Go for
Now
it.
that I'm apprised of the situation.
You've earned Wargon's trust back. Drink away.
He hasn't tried to spit in my mouth for more than 5 minutes. So we are back, baby. He's actually calling me by my in-game name instead of scum of the earth. Owie. 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 Thank God there's 8,000 white mages around, otherwise I'd be in trouble.
Pretty sad when you die in a party with 4 white mages.
So true. So how long did you spend in V Rising before you felt like you really knew what you were doing?
Take too long to figure out. I mean, no, it's not that hard to figure out.
Okay. Like an easy to learn, hard to master type thing, or is it?
No, it's pretty easy to figure out. It's just like
Just unforgiving with some bosses.
you have to, yeah. It's just I'm terrible at fighting bosses. Honestly, it's me. It's not the game. It's me. It's not that hard of a game.
It's not dying after I mash. What's happening? Is it broken? Like that type of thing.
Yeah, like you can't OP level and go kill the boss. Is my problem.
This thing
The
is
game
fighting
won't-
like it's trying to survive. What's going on?
Yeah, the game won't let you like out level the boss and progress.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I think one of the critical pieces of streamer content that I'm missing is that I need an on-demand dancing GIF. I'm gonna write that down. Dancing GIF. The berries and cream thing is the closest thing I got.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Like your court jester.
Yeah, exactly. Brought extra food if anyone needs. It's a nice person. I will take 20. Man, it never gets old watching its health drop so hard, so fast like that. Fuck.
No, right?
So I used to play this game called Foxhole, which I mentioned on stream, actually more than I think that I give myself credit for. And there is a site that you can go to that's supposed to show you the state of the persistent war that's happening 24/7 with thousands of players, called Foxhole Stats. And for whatever reason, the site developer or leader has enabled people to buy quote unquote war bonds, I guess themed after like the World War II or whatever, for cryptocurrency. And it's just the craziest thing. You don't have to do anything with this information. I just have to say it out loud because I'm still struggling to understand where their head is. I would like to engage the enemy. Thank you. So Funwo Jux was running a Zarkabard, a Dyna Zarkabard recently. How did that go?
It was alright. We didn't do the Dynamasaur this time. We just didn't have enough people, and I think we're all just freaking tired and beat down from doing HENMs.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to struggle.
How many people did you have? Or how many people did you expect that you would need in order to kill Dino Lord?
2 full alliances. We just didn't have kind of the proper jobs to do it. Like, we knew if we went in, it was going to be like an hour and a half of dying and re-raising.
Ow, fuck.
We're all just, oh, shit. We're all just died a lot this week.
Yeah.
We had a really good Bucidine run because they made the attestation mobs harder, but they dropped more than one attestation.
So what is it about the Dino Lord that makes him difficult, the way that you're describing?
He just, he summons copies of himself, and then he does this move called Stomp that just silences and wrecks you immediately.
Right. I mean, it sounds
So
gross.
It's just constantly re-raising yourself and kissing your ass goodbye again.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Alright, there's a warrior up here. I'm gonna grab it.
You see the way that they quote-unquote say you should properly kill it? It's ridiculous. It's almost like watching us melt these mobs. They say that beasts shouldn't be able to kill it, but yet it takes us like an hour of dying and re-raising and the struggle to kill it. And they say that that is not fair, or we shouldn't be able to do it. But if
When you say
Zerg
they,
it,
do you mean like Square Enix or do you mean Horizon devs?
people in general.
Okay. You mean like they're
but-
saying that jug-based or pet-based link shells should struggle more, is what you're
I
saying?
guess.
Okay.
But if you watch them Zerg it, like, they literally will Zerg it down in a minute or two or less.
I mean, people's brains can get very skewed. Like, it doesn't matter how old or how new the game is, or in this case, both, because it's a new server for an older game. There's always going to be those people who basically exist within the confines of their own opinion, and then they kind of like crop up the architecture of all their other beliefs around that opinion, and then they just don't ever disengage. They just keep grafting stuff onto it, It is extreme little brother energy that was on display when Beastmaster was quote unquote nerfed when their jug pets were brought, allegedly, I don't know, you might, were supposed to be brought closer in line with era values.
Did you go? Yep.
Oh fuck.
That's all good.
Okay. Gotcha. No, sorry, I went somewhere.
It's all good. You were making a point.
I was making a point, and apparently, like, all my mental bandwidth, like, I went 60 when I should have gone 55. Thank you for catching me there. Like, there was some people that were calling for summoners to get nerfed in some way, like when Beastmaster was affected. It's just such a weird space to put yourself in, where you're like, I think that person over there is not struggling as much as I think that they should in my functionally pure PvE video game.
Yeah, it's almost like feeds into the whole cancel culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
never
heard
understood
I
why
want somebody
people
else to be
cared
hurt
if we
too.
wanted to, like, struggle for an hour to kill something. I don't see why it matters to them.
Now, if you were doing something like exploity to try to get something deleted, then I would understand, but you're not. Like, you can't balance all pieces of content around every combination of job that there is. It's just not. Unless you make it, and I'm not knocking Final Fantasy 14. I'm not yucking anyone's yum, which is a phrase that I avoid using just because it grosses me out for some reason. But in Final Fantasy 14, a lot of the jobs are like homogenous. They are all capable of doing roughly the same types of things according to whatever their archetype is. So it's easier to balance things around that. In Final Fantasy 11, every job is extremely defined. Like, they do their own thing in their own particular way really well. So like I mean, I'm preaching to the choir right now, so I'm just gonna shut up, but I don't know. That I agree, I guess, is the TLDR. I agree that it's weird that people would be like, I feel like you should struggle, but in a different way. Real quick, if you could just do that for me. Warriors next. It's coming. Go get him, Ifrit. Fuck him up. Punched him real good. Initially, it confused me why I was asked to bring tuna sushi. Now I totally get it.
Oh yeah, have to have tuna sushi.
I would like there to be more items, more food in the game that has effects on pets. I don't know what I mean by this. Maybe giving them more attack or more health instead of, well, this, I think tuna gives them, technically it gives them 20 more HP, but I mean for tanking purposes. Which I guess would make them closer to like puppet masters or something. I don't know. Is there a point I'm trying to make here? Can somebody find it for me? I just want more food, I guess is the end of it. Although there is a lot of food that's in the game that is not used. Which I get. Like you need fodder items for people to make, for like cooking skill uppers to make skill gains, but I don't know. Like, when was the last time that you ate a pretzel for like plus 10 HP and like 2 or 3 vitality? Or like corn, like the high quality corn. I am so avoiding looking at the mushroom stew market. I don't even want to fuck with it anymore. Ever since that one guy, the guy out there knows exactly who I'm talking about. That one guy out there that was like, I'm sure that there won't be extremely long form repercussions for my actions by me not being willing to wait and buy the last 2 puffballs for like 1300, 1400. Like, we had a good thing going. Mushroom stew was hovering around 5,000, maybe even 6,000 when it got on the low end. The people that were making it were making about 1,500 to 2,000 gil per. The cooking people made money for like a 3-hour food. It was extremely cost effective for what you got out of it. We had nice things. And then one dude was like, I don't feel like waiting until more people inevitably put more puffballs on the market. I need to make my 2 mushroom stews now. And then proceeded to buy them, and then creating this morale cascade in the market where not only puffballs are like went up to like 25, 30,000 per stack, bruh. They like dance shrooms went up to like 11,000, 12,000 at one point, I saw. Just gross. And it was all avoidable. I mean, I bitch as much as the next person about how insane it is that you can break even on Soul Sushi because degenerates, fools, varlets, charlatans. I'm going to a dark place, Lena. You got to pull me out of it if I start making mistakes. Said they start counting the fish that they're fishing or buying off the market as like free fish. It's not free fish, motherfucker. It's not. You are trading. Why am I getting hit? The hell? This is weird. You are trading the opportunity cost of selling the fish that you fished up to be able to convert it into Soul Sushi and then sell it that way. You're not gaining free money. You're giving up the money that you would have gained if you just sold the fish. Just as the fish. I gotta make sure I'm not like yelling into my microphone and like blasting your ears out. I'm gonna lower the sensitivity just a little bit because when I get excited, I go off a little bit. I suppose that you knew that. Okay, somebody has Sorcerer, right? Somebody has Elemental Seal, I'm sure. So then we end up with this ridiculous situation where Soul Sushi, which is constantly purchased by all and sundry, is break even or at a loss. And so the only way that people are making money, actually making money, is with the plus ones. So they spend like half an hour to 45 minutes getting all these different ingredients just at the end of the day to earn maybe like 6,000 or 8,000 per hour. Which is gross. And if you're one of those people, I think you're gross. Stop doing that. People will buy Soul Sushi at basically any price. They don't give a shit. The same thing with Mushroom Stew. Mushroom Stew is what Soul Sushi should have been and should be. Congratulations. What is it? Because y'all motherfuckers out here buying at 2,000 per. How could you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror without throwing up? Can you explain that to me, guy? How do you put your legs through your jeans or your hot pink, like radioactively pink booty shorts and feel okay with yourself at the end of the day? Am I right? Am I right, chat? Alina? Anybody willing to listen? Yep, that's whatever you were saying for you, Step Bro. I've sold a lot of things on the auction house. So many things, and jug prices come and go. I was running pretty much exclusively the lizard jug pet racket, the high quality jug pet racket for a long time. Which the margins were pretty much razor thin already on that. I also like the seed bed jugs, which is like the funguar ones, or ones that I resold a lot, and the only way to get those for some reason is woo! Woo!
Someone cooked here.
Words are hard. What was I talking about? I got excited about the fact they leveled up, and I don't know where it went. Maybe that's for the best. Like I could just go get my own puffballs, but I invest so much of my time into this game as is that I positively cannot be fucked to do any kind of chocobo digging on top of it. I just can't. I know it doesn't take that long. I know that you get returns on it sooner than it seems. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm sure that it's great in all the ways that it is. Oh, as they're starting momentarily, you can avoid them in their entirety by subbing, which is free with Amazon Prime. Otherwise, I'll see you in a minute and 30 seconds. Enjoy ad jail. Do not Bazaga 3 me. Okay. It just almost fucking killed a Frit. Alina, don't flag PvP. Alina, stop casting holy on me.
I sent my Taro squad out to get you.
Oh my god.
No beef, no. Oh shit. What is Radu has to be like made of paper?
I just look and she gets chunked for like 70% of her health every time.
She goes down faster than a Taro.
I need to eat more food. fire against Ifrit. These mobs are so dumb. So I'm pretty glad that I have as much. I don't know what word I'm gonna try to use here. Let me start over. How about that? How about I start the sentence off in a different way? There's lots of stuff that's on sale on Steam and on my wish list on Steam, and it is very hard for me to get myself over that line where I'm like, I definitely need to buy this game now while it's on sale, just because I have too many games as is that are all vying for my attention at the same time. Not even including Final Fantasy XI. Like, it's basically like I'm getting money back from playing this game because it's free. So it's hard for me to be like, I like this game that I'm playing so much and is free versus me purchasing another game when I already have so many games that are available to me to play. And that's not even including Game Pass games, which right now are $1 for 2 weeks of Netflix. Basically, Netflix for games. Like, they had the Dungeons 4 or whatever. Dungeons 4 that came out. Not Dungeons 4. Is it Dungeons 4? Some Dungeon Master game? It's not the Dungeon Master game. It's like a spin-off series.
Yeah, there you go.
A black mage being silenced by a white mage is not a crime. Is that his...
It's his macro.
Okay. Because I noticed him saying that before, and I was like, that's definitely a thing that you said out loud.
It threw me off when he first said it, for sure.
Can Ifrit step on people? No, he just kind of floats. Titan steps on people. Ifrit just kind of... Wait, Titan doesn't float, right? Titan doesn't float. Titan walks. Right? I've summoned Titan maybe twice since I became a summoner. Does he walk? Do you know, Alina? Does Titan walk or does he float? He walks, right?
He just floats, I thought.
Yeah, none of us know. None of us summon Titan. Ifrit definitely does not step on people. I don't even get a command to tell him to step on people. I'm not sure if that's in his accoutrement of options. I can try to make him step on you, Bailey, if that's your desire. You freak. You little freak. You want to step on Oh. Bailey, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your red Solo Cup wine glass. It took me a second to parse it, but now that I recognize that it wasn't like a wine glass half that was like glued to the bottom of a Solo Cup, which may actually be what it is. I was like, that thing is awesome. It's very rizzed, as the cool kids say. One of us probably has elemental seal, I would imagine, but I think there's a warrior back here. There is a warrior back here. I'm gonna take this opportunity, this 5 seconds, that shout out Bailey Jameson. What games are you working on right now, Bailey? Did you beat Fatal Frame? I think it's been a while, so you probably did. There was another survival horror adventure thing that you were working on that was for the PS2 that I recognized from watching another reviewer play it, but I can't remember what the title is. Mostly RE5 and be all the Fatal Frame games. The only horror game that I played on the channel so far is Cooking Companions, where you and a bunch of buds go up to a cabin and you cook for your companions. Smile. Here, let me grab this warrior. And that was a good game. Is it worth $15 to get through 2 hours of content? For what for all the weirdness and the creepiness and stuff of it, like the whole atmosphere, I would say yeah, Cooking Companions is good. I spoiled myself on Doki Doki Literature Club. And that was a shame, because I'm sure I would have enjoyed that.
Oh snap, I'm at 7 minutes.
What?
I said I'm at 7 merits. I didn't realize I had so many.
That's because you're the best. You cook your companions? I'm intrigued. I didn't say you cook your companions. You said that you do that. No, it's just a perfectly normal game with no strings attached. Just a nice hangout with your buds in a secluded cabin. And you cook. While you're there, you cook things. And your companions are there. That's it. That's all I said. I'm looking into Father Forgive Me because it's on sale. It reminds me of Doom. I don't recognize it, but I'm sure that if I did see it, I would recognize it. Which is probably one of the most forehead things that I've ever said in a long time. But there it is. I'm still full of loaded potato fries and burger that I was so inebriated to the point that I didn't realize I wasn't hungry anymore. Come back to me. and then proceeded to kind of like bumblefuck through this party for about 45 minutes until until I started to sober up. And now I'm pressing the buttons in the right order, except for right now. Because I let my brain drift a little bit because I was thinking about how alcoholed up I was. Man, I want loaded fries so bad. I had to do some cost benefit analysis with the loaded the loaded potato fries while I was working through it. So it had an uneven distribution of cheese to jalapeno to bacon crumb ratio. Okay, so I had to surgically distribute in portions and ratios that make sense. The amount, it was like 90% potato. Okay, and you do what you got. You do what you can with what you got, right? That's all a part of the being like a master gamer that's like out in the wild touching grass. Is that because you're so used to like values and ratios and stuff like that, you're already ready to like min-max your loaded potato fries. And so there it was, putting like 20% jalapeno, like 30% cheese, and the rest of it being potato on there. It was good. It was very good. Kind of wish I didn't basically deep throat my burger so I would have it later, but you know, sometimes I just do what comes natural to me, you know. You know what I'm saying?
For the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
Sexual innuendo. Congratulations. It's been a good party. It's been very good. I'm glad that you exposed me to this.
Yep, if you ever want merits, this is the way to go. There is almost always a party here, 24/7. If you want a link pearl, let me know. I'm a sack holder. They have a Discord where they have a waiting list.
No way. No.
Yep.
Stop. Don't
We
make.
pretty much
I believe
own
it.
this
Like I'm
camp.
believing you. No.
The white mages are organized. We have a union.
I so unbelievably figured that, and yet until you had confirmed it for me just then.
We had to be somewhere, right?
Yes. I'm sure that you've heard me say countless times, like, okay, we have literally everything else except for a tank and a healer.
Like, where are the white mages?
Yeah. And then I'd see one red mage, and I'm like, holy shit, this is our time. It's time now. This is our time. It literally all makes sense now.
That's what I was like, when you hit 65, come on down. I will show you the way.
Dude, that's some like Plato's Cave shit. So if you're, for anyone
Into
out
the
there that
secret
isn't
cave.
familiar with what I mean, it's literally a cave, but it's also, so like Plato's Cave is basically like a story about how these dudes are stuck in a cave. It's like an allegory, right? It's not like a based on true events or whatever. These dudes are in a cave and somebody is playing like shadow puppets on the wall for them. And the implication is that these shadows are the only things that these people have ever seen. For some reason in the example, these people are like shackled into place. It's basically because they didn't want any kind of like Star Wars-esque plot holes, I guess is the idea behind it. And one of them gets loose and goes up to the mouth of the cave and goes outside and sees that there's the sun and nature and everything, and it's amazing, and that he's pogging out of his gourd, and then he goes back down and he's like, oh my god, guys, there's like stuff outside the cave. And the people that are in the cave are like, well, what are you talking about? Like, don't be an idiot. Like, there's only the shadow puppets. Like, come back down and enjoy the shadow puppets. This person must be an idiot. That's how I feel. I feel like I've just been watching the shadow puppets this whole time, and the real game has been deep in the asshole of this cave, killing skeletons. And I'm gonna go to Sky Party, so I'm gonna be like, guys, there's a better life out there. They're gonna be like, no, Sky Party's not the only one, the only thing. And then I'll call them fools and give them a little slap on the face. It's an indie first-person shooter. Man, I want loaded fries so bad. I mean, my cooking thing progressively got worse the more that I drank. What were you making? You were making Final Fantasy 14 recipes, question mark? I would like you to come back to me. Thank you. Agarel. Agarel, please. F.
Oh. Burn it. Just gotta watch Radu, because Radu's gonna die. Because Radu's made of paper.
Very true. A truer thing has never been said. Good thing his rep was on the way. Okay. That might be. He was like, I'm just gonna fucking gall it. DC.
Oh, wait. No.
What?
I invited the rep, but it's gonna sink them.
F. Oh, he's fine. I think. Probably. I don't know. I guess that me saying that was more for you to cope that he was actually fine. It's all good. Please remember that Thursday is a holiday for most of our staff. There will most likely be increased GM wait times, not only for the Thanksgiving holiday, but for most likely for upcoming winter holiday schedule. Not acceptable. I demand the highest possible and quickest service, highest quality possible, and quickest service for my free passion project massively multiplayer online game. Thank you for playing Horizon 11. How dare you? I'm trying to find things that are not as expensive to ask for Christmas, but it's hard because all the stuff that I want is related to streaming and improving my streaming. And none of that stuff is cheap. Like, the cheapest thing on there is a capture card, which normally is $100 and is down to $65. But what I really, really want is a extra large stream deck. So I have this little thing on my desk that has 15 buttons on it, and it's how I control all aspects for the most part of my stream. It's also how I control like 120 some sound buttons and the GIF memes and stuff that I play on it. It's what makes me so powerful.
This is a fucker. It fucks.
You know? And I want that, but I want it to be literally twice as big plus a little bit. Because I feel like I could become more powerful than you could possibly imagine, or me included, if I was able to play up to 32 memes on demand at my fingertips. take a look at Steam sales. Anno 1800 is a great city building game. 10 out of 10. I have not played it in over a year, even though I have all the DLC. But I had fun for the time that I played it. Remnant 2 is a amazing game, so I've heard. And yet, I am interested in it, but I don't know. There's just something about it that has not gripped me yet. Maybe if it gets down to like 50%, I'll pick it up.
Oh, if you ever want to see how that streams, I can throw it up on Discord one day.
Yeah, I would like that, because I've seen gameplay of it, but I know that it's less about the gameplay that you're seeing and more about how replayable the game is. Like, I know the game is super good. I just haven't let it sink its claws into me.
Yeah, that's another one that I play with my husband, and I die, and then he goes and kills everything and then revives me.
Yeah. Something about the levels being replayable in the sense that there's like a different story that can happen every time that you play through the level.
Yeah, you can make different choices and I guess have different outcomes.
Red Dead Redemption being $20 is interesting to me. I did buy it at one point and play it a lot, but something about the Wild West atmosphere doesn't really grab me fully. I know it's good. I know I'll have fun with it like I did before, but I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 5 is also good. $15, probably a steal. I don't really want to support modern day Rockstar. But I know the game is good. V Rising is already on my wish list. Let's see, are they getting closer? Does it not show us when we're in here? Yeah, okay. So I just wasn't seeing them because we're in this super secret place. That's right. I probably should have been close enough to get protected, huh?
I get you.
That would have been smart. Oh shit! I have re-raise. New tech that they've had for the last two and a half hours. Heck yeah! I knew that. I played this game before. I personally don't think that Treasures is going to come out for another 6 months. That's my personal belief. I think it is most likely that it'll come out in the next 7 to 8 months based off of the body language and the very careful ways that Frank discussed the matter in the last dev stream. I'm punching. You can Burning Strike. Nanuki. Or Fusion. To Holy MB into. Alright, they gave me the little saluting man. Were you gonna say something?
Yep. Good to go.
Okay.
I was going to say, just make sure they know what they're doing.
I've been in these caves a long time. Don't you worry about that.
Veteran now.
Yeah. This is my life now. This is what I do.
I told you, this is my home. Oh, Radu looks like they're trying to find a replacement. do if they're not gonna die anymore?
Panic. It's the only reasonable option.
I know, right?
When Treasures releases, I am going to any percent speedrun, get Blue Mage to 75, and then I'm going to dump literally, well, during this and when that happens especially, I'm going to dump all of my DKP into Blue Mage Relic gear. I don't care what I have to sacrifice in order to get the relic pieces. I need the drip. The stats are just okay. Like, the stats are fine. I need to be in blue and black. There's no alternative for me. I am the healer now. Granted, I can only do that once every 10 minutes. But behold all the same. We should have a couple more rounds of Elemental Seal.
Yep.
TBH, LOL. Don't sleep, my Ifrit, please. Oh my god. Sir, I beseech thee. Thank you. Dick. Fucking unbelievably rude. This skeleton.
Skeleton's horrible.
That's got a real bone to pick with these Ifrits, I tell you what. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? See it drop instantly 60%? Gross. That's nasty. You should feel nasty. That ain't right.
This guy asked me earlier if I was okay with taking a 64, and I just went to reach out to him to tell him okay. And his CCOM, he's on a 74 beast, but his CCOM says, I suck at healing / hasting.
For a white mage?
Oh, he's on beast.
Oh.
But I don't have a lot of faith in his white mage.
Yeah. How do you suck at it? You just press a button.
Maybe he was a summoner. He was a non earlier.
I'm pissing.
Oh, he's a white mage. No worries.
I'm gonna grab a sorcerer because I think we should be good on that front. Stop sleeping, my frit, bro. Please. I beg you. Oh, he's already... Wait, do they lose the debuff when they teleport like that? Because my man's definitely got sleep, dude. Unless he got struck or something. I don't know. So I think that the words released were used when they were talking about the HENMs. Are they releasing these things in spurts, or are all of them just out there and you need to kill HENMs in order to access progressively harder ones, or how does that work, or do we not know?
Oh, sorry. Was that towards me? I was
Yeah.
finding reps.
You're fine. I can also repeat the question if that helps.
You might have to.
Okay. Do you need to kill HENMs in order to access the harder ones? Or is there not like an order system? Like they're
Yeah, I think you have to kill like the tier 1s to then access the level 2s to access level 3.
Okay. I getcha.
And then once you beat the level 4, you have to go back down to level 1.
Wow. Oh fuck, you missed. You missed. Oh shit, I had 10 seconds on my food. Burn it down.
Turn it down.
Golly gee Whitakers.
We have more firepower than we use. We're just squishy.
Yeah. I would like you to attack the varmint, please. There we go. Remnant 2 is up to 4 players, right?
I believe so. I've only played it 2-player, but I think you can play more than that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the case because Remnant 1 was 4 players. I'm gonna have to do more research on it because it's been on my radar forever. I know it's one of those games that just should be part of my library. There is some copium that's involved, though. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's definitely fun to play multiplayer.
So some of my copium is that I've been occasionally doing like challenges, special challenges for a company called Daredrop, in exchange for them giving me stuff that I can then give to viewers if I complete whatever the challenges are. And the challenges are kind of set up, I'm assuming, between Daredrop and whatever the publisher is. Remnant 2 is available to the company, but they expect you to hit certain viewership benchmarks. And I am just shy of what their expectations are. There is a chance. What's that?
Did you punch? Did you punch? Did you punch?
Oh yeah. That's the Nuki. The Nuki's like question mark. Oh yeah. So the TLDR, everybody that's watching in chat, tell your friends, tell your grandmothers to watch me. They don't even have to give a shit about my content. They don't even have to know what they're looking at. Just tell them to watch me. The goal of the next month is to try to get 20 concurrent viewers. That way I can get chances to earn stuff that I can give to you guys for free. That's ultimately what I care about, is just improving your quality of life through this thing that I'm doing. And that's it. That's my spiel. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it, chat? This is Alina in the back going, did you punch? Did you punch? Did you punch? While I'm going on like my bullshit parade.
I told you, I speak ADD.
Oh yeah, punching. The reason why I'm here. That's right.
Dude, whoever made the add-on that says someone is you're being talked about, thank God, because it's usually somebody going, Alina, are you there? Are you doing the thing? Are you doing what you're supposed to?
One add-on that I'm sleeping on is the Party Lines one.
Oh, I love the Party Lines one.
And I used to love that from Final Fantasy 12, so it's weird for me that I don't have it on. I just randomly forget about it and then remember it again. I wonder what my viewers would think of an ASMR stream. Because when I've had to be really sussy and quiet because my wife is sleeping or whatever, and I have to like get a little bit close to the mic and then speak in like really low reverb, people are like in the VC, they're like, oh my god. Maybe that's my thing, and I just haven't pulled the trigger. I just haven't discovered it yet. That's my niche. That's my market. No, you would fucking listen, hero. You want a little preview? I don't know why I got my sap out. Here, we'll do a little test run just for you, hero. You ready? This is a sentence. This is a sentence. That's not the ASMR part. The ASMR part is coming up in like 2 seconds. All beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on a sesame seed bun. Did you fucking hear that? That thunderous crash of all the panties simultaneously, thunderously smashing into the ground at the same time? Oh my god. I gotta be careful. It's like a cheat code. Did your follower count just drop? If not, keep watching. Hello, Caladrius. Sabby Tonberries to you too, my friend. How are you doing?
Power.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a sorcerer.
Okay.
25 XP. I don't know what they're talking about. It was 285.
Oh, before they level again.
Oh. Alright.
They said Matthew leveled them.
Oh. Cal, have you been doing all the H&Ming that everyone's been talking about? The new talk of the town, H&Ming.
I saw RFK doing some. Or video, I think.
What is happening? What's happening? Is that my Frit? Is there a Frit broken? What's happening? Is that my Frit?
No.
Oh my god. Why is it busted?
I didn't do anything. You can't prove it.
My rage timer got used for some reason. I don't know why it went on cooldown. I told it to attack. Seconds. 10 seconds. Suppose it doesn't matter now, but I'm gonna punch.
As long as Morgan lives.
That was weird. Was my thing bugged?
I don't know.
I have no
say
idea why
buggy.
my Frit was stuck in the door. When your avatar is put to sleep, just release and resummon the quickest way. I didn't even realize that it was asleep,
Probably.
and maybe that's on me.
Sleepy.
ASMR round 2. Berries and cream. Berries and cream. I'm a little lad. I love berries and cream.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
This person doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
I'm pinching. Holy shit.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Keep forgetting to use my XP band.
Hey DA. Best friend. How you doing?
Yay. Damn it. Is he back in the game?
I don't know if he's in the game right now, but he did redeem a Say Something Stoic, so I'm going to say a whole bunch of words that may or may not be meaningful or helpful to you. Off the top of my head, which is, I had to really rely on this for the last, like, week and a half, is that there are only a few things that are actually within our control, which is, like, our desires, our fears, our opinions, our habits, our judgments, things like that. Everything else is not fully dependent on us. We can influence them, but we can't will them to be a certain way. Case in point, when my job was doing quote-unquote upgrades on all of their systems that was supposed to be done within 48 hours. Instead, it's been an ongoing to this day thing where shit is categorically, immeasurably, powerfully broken. Focusing. Pause champ for a second. Okay, good. And while all this is going on, when we've lost basically total or near total functionality to do our basic job responsibilities, it's been an onslaught of new procedures and team building activities and all sorts of other time wasters, like training programs that are meant well, that have good intentions, but ultimately are just forming like yet another roadblock to us doing what little of our jobs that we can do. It is you identifying what your role is in that situation that is most important. To try to make do with what you have for the time that you have it, and with good intentions, and letting all the rest of it happen the way that it has to. Because at the end of the day, if you do that, regardless of what your key performance indicators look like, or if you are perceived by middle management who are just kind of telling you to do things so that they themselves feel like they have a job to do, nobody can take away from you the fact that you tried your best in what is otherwise an unsalvageable situation. So yeah, there's that. I was in that camp earlier today. Hope you were doing well. Thank you for the stoic words, and I appreciate you, sir. Got an H&M going on soon. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm sure that it would be common knowledge by now. Do any of us know what that one ring that drops off the second tier of H&M's does? It's like a latent effect, magic accuracy, and magic attack plus 20.
Here, hold on just a sec.
Okay. It was very hard for me today to not say to my supervisor, just literally stop. Like just stop. Just let me have as much time as I can possibly get away with to try to piece together this absolute series of back-to-back dumpster fires that are being created all around me. I said it something to that effect, but far more diplomatically. And she kind of gave me the time that I needed, but even something as simple as that
Alrighty, you're good.
is constructive. Okay, what were you doing?
Getting a new player to camp.
Okay.
You have to go out of the tunnel to see people on the map.
Right. Quick Fox.
Y'all. Ah, there they are.
Oh fuck, it's gonna one-shot my Ifrit. Get over here! Ifrit, no! Okay, good. It was casting Freeze. Lazaga 3 does 80% of my Ifrit's health, so I'm sure that Freeze would have killed it. Where you at, Skeleman? I'm only gonna say this once on stream, I promise. I have implemented bits sounds. If you hover your cursor over your screen on the right-hand side, you'll see a little button pop up. You can pay $1 to play a sound of some description, and the reason why I have them there is because I hit my cap of 10 sounds that the website that I use allows me to have 4 channel points. And the sounds that I've plugged into the bit sounds, which is about 30 of them, are either weird or really long. You know, sound familiar? Oh, look at your face. Aren't really like reactions to anything. So if you have, you know, rampant disposable income, which who doesn't have that in today's economy? You know, bit sounds are right there. And also buy my merch. Come back to me. Thank you, Hero, for donating to the alternate reality stream challenge. I have ideas of what I'm gonna do for that. Whenever I come up with a themed stream, I always try to suss out what degree of humorousness and what degree of creepiness I want to inject into it, like uncanny value-ness. Because I think that it took me a while to determine for myself what my brand is. And it's this weird hodgepodge of allegedly wholesome content along with slightly unnerving or unsettling overtones of me being like a not well-adjusted strange robot man, and somehow getting those two psychological wavelengths to agree with each other long enough to keep people watching, and I'm mostly succeeding on that front. The line is very slowly going up. So I don't know what's gonna come out of the alternate reality stream. I just know that about probably 3 to 4 days before it's supposed to go live, I'm just going to let the truly cursed part of my brains just take over the reins for a minute while I go play like Mario Kart or some shit in the other side of my brain that's not occupied. Cthulhu better be there. That kind of sums it up, yeah. Isn't there a Cthulhu dating game? Isn't there a Cthulhu dating game? I think there is one. Where it's like, I forget what it's called. Sucker for Love. Yes. That's it. Thank you. I'm gonna put that on my wish list right now. Because it seems like my thing. If I like cooking companions, I'm probably gonna like Sucker for Love. For love. First date, $6.69. Nice. I see what you did there. Add to my wish list. Nice. I'll probably buy that. I'll buy that for $6.69. I've heard enough good things about it. Visual novels with the twist are one of my favorite, but also relatively untouched categories in my own life. I dabbled most effectively and most often with cooking companions, but I feel like I just have not given that sphere of video game enough of a chance, even though I think about them more than I think that I should. $6.69 is a steal for that kind of game, though. Plus, Lady Cthulhu, kind of hot, though? Question mark. I'd let her send me to the Shadow Realm.
Oh,
oh boy.
Oh, wait. Quick Box is
oh, boy.
awake.
Oh, boy.
Wait, Quick Box is awake.
Okay. Very good.
Yay, recovery.
It's art, stream it? I might. I did tell myself that whatever time I'm going to be dedicating to not Final Fantasy XI is probably going to be Valkyria Chronicles 4, just because it is a fucking crime, chat. It is a fucking crime that it's not streamed. Dark Souls 3 came out literally 7 years ago and has like 800 motherfuckers streaming it at the same time, oversaturating the market and making it less likely for me to enter into it. But Valkyria Chronicles 4 gets like maybe 2 streamers every couple of days. It's disgusting. I'm never gonna get my Monica body pillow at this rate. Okay, retreat, retreat, retreat. Monica is the name of your Sundari rival. That's part of a different squad in my World War II anime game. Come on. Get in here. I'm sorry, chat, for what's happening. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Go get him. I haven't played Valkyria Chronicles in forever. Valkyria Chronicles 1 is a good enough game that even though it is about 800,000 years old, it deserves to be replayed. I think it was also remastered, but I don't know. Your mileage is going to vary if it meets that metric. But it deserves to be played nonetheless. Congratulations on yet another merit point. VC2, VC3, I have heard are good games, but they're also on the PSP, which does not totally eliminate the chances of me playing them. It does reduce them, even though I have a PSP player on my pooter. But I will never, chat, as Altana as my witness, play Valkyria Chronicles Revelation or Revengeance or Renegade or whatever the fuck it's called. When Sega was like, oh, let me just try to do a random reboot of what the series is, robbing it completely of all aspects of things that the player base has enjoyed for countless millennia. And then fucking surprise Pikachu face when it doesn't sell very well, and then they're like, oh well, I guess people don't like Valkyria Chronicles anymore. No, Chuckle Nuts. That's not it at all. You robbed it. You murdered my boy. You put a piece of doo-doo in my sandwich, and then you said, well, you're not eating it, so I guess you don't like sandwiches anymore, huh? That's what you did, Sega of America. I know there's a fucking Sega rep in here. I know you hear me and are subscribed. Probably not, because ads are in progress and I failed to warn chat. But that's how the cookie crumbles. 30 seconds on E-Seal. Don't worry, there is a emergency Spartoy warrior way in the back.
It's your time. Get in here, boy.
I'm surprised these skeletons aren't running, man.
The Camp and Gustav Tunnel, the level before this is pretty good too.
Gustav is the crab tunnel with Guavir in it?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that Kuftal? I'm thinking of Kuftal.
I think you're thinking of Keftel.
Gustav is the one that's at the secret beach in Valkyrn? Is that right? There are too many fucking tunnels in this game.
Get there. No, you can get there. You get there from Cape Terrigan.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the top left of the zone?
Mm-hmm. Top
Okay.
right. Top right. Top left is where you go to do avatars.
Okay. That tracks.
But there's an Udde camp in there that's pretty good for a white mage burn.
Okay.
But before that, you have to go to Carolodge Citadel, which sucks.
Yeah.
Like behind 2 banishing gates, it's awful.
For those that are so inclined and have been here and watching a while and have not followed yet, following has a huge impact on the channel. Helps me out tremendously and doesn't cost you anything. And also gives you updates when I'm around. So if you enjoy my content, TM, and are looking forward to more content, TM, that's the easiest way to do it. I am trying to think of a website that used to sell really weird things, and it had like a monkey on it. Think Geek. Is that it? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Think Geek, and it would sell things like caffeinated soap and caffeinated gum and bacon wrapped gum and bacon soap. It's just that was like its whole thing. And I miss it, and it was bought by GameStop and run into the ground, and it's partly the reason why GameStop sells things like fucking bananas, like banana toys and Squishmalls and shit like that. So they took all the worst parts of the site and left none of the good, which is typically what GameStop does. Also randomly thinking about a YouTuber called Camelot331, and that one time when he sat in secretly on like an earnings call. That made GameStop look really shitty, but was very, very on brand for GameStop, the things that they said in that. GameStop is still a tour de force in the industry, and that they have one of the largest video game retailer footprints in general, but they don't know how to use it. So it's a lot like Blockbuster in that way, and that they're just, I mean, even more than Blockbuster, they're just kind of like fucking guessing what they should be doing. Like there was this weird period where they were like, okay, we need to diversify for the sake of diversification. So they were then going into like cell phones. They're like, okay, we do cell phones now. Okay, we do retro stuff now because retro stuff is big. Okay, now we're gonna set up our stores to be like informal hangout spots. Right around like the start of COVID. So, you know, that went about as well as you think that it would. I'm gonna go find a warrior. So I feel like one should be popping up soon. Nope, I am dead wrong. Sorcerer it is.
My elemental seal's up. I'm good.
Okay. I'm coming. I would like to attack the man. There we go. punch. Okay, I feel like I can get away with probably another 45 minutes. And then I should probably think about piecing after that.
Okay. No problem.
It's not you, it's me. I have to go work on myself.
My husband will probably be bugging me by the end to go sit. Sleep.
I feel like I need to segregate some amount of time for just staring at like the Steam sale page and seeing if I want anything badly enough on it. It's such a weird struggle for me. For whenever I have Game Pass, it makes me less inclined to buy anything on Steam because I can't be sure that I won't go to Game Pass. Which means that Microsoft's probably subtle marketing ploy is working, and that I'm avoiding buying things because I don't know if it's going to come out on Game Pass or not. For a long time, I was stuck in some kind of weird feedback loop or something with Game Pass's algorithm, where it kept offering me $1 monthly subscriptions over and over again. So for a good 6 or 7 months, I would casually sign up for what was said to me to be $1, and it was. I always double check because I wasn't believing that this was happening for a bit. I would sign up for $1, get a month out of it, and then immediately after signing up, oh shit! Immediately after signing up, I would cancel renewal. And then the month would pass. I would check the store again, and it would be like, hey, you can sign up for $1. I just kept doing that for like 6 or 7 months. And I think that a Microsoft engineer or something was like, hey, did you know that we've been offering this stoic guy like a $1 Game Pass for like 7 months? And then they changed it. By the last couple of days, or last couple of weeks, actually, last month, last couple of weeks, time has lost all meaning. It's just been the $1 thing again. So I'm not hoping that I'm gonna be put back into that algorithmic gray area, but it is possible. Like, Game Pass has a coming soon section, but it doesn't tell you completely all the games that are coming to it. It gives you like 5 or 6 games, including typically like 1 or 2 headlining games, but there's always games that are apart from that are put on there that I would be interested in. Like this weird psychological thriller turn-based RPG thing that's like dot hack sign called Caligula Effect is on there, I think. Like, that shit is in my Steam wishlist now. All PC games. Wait, what? Let me see. Caligula Effect, I think it was called. They have Chained Echoes on here. I need to grab something. I'm gonna check again. But I'm pretty sure Caligula Effect was on there. It also has like Persona motifs. Highly stylized. Now it's ain't nothing gonna be looking as good as Persona 5 for the most part. I think that it has. I think Persona 5 has the UI visual market cornered, probably in perpetuity until Persona 6. I shit you not, Alina. We've been doing this for like 3 hours, 15 minutes. I was waiting for it to have TP. Fucking why? No idea. Ifrit's never had TP. He's never going to have TP. He's never been relying on TP. It's entirely NP. I think it's because I'm so focused on like coordinating skill chains in my conventional parties that I'm like, I need to wait until the guy has enough TP so I can do my move. And I just let myself go to that place. The human brain is wild, and I am definitely human. Therefore, my brain is wild.
You have been melee too long and relied on toilet paper.
Yeah, exactly. Do not eroga me. Eroged. No, he's got Thundaga.
Oh, Morgan.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. Well. What? Why?
So Beef ran out to hold on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna begin, but that's alright. Yep. To silence it, but Elemental Seal was not up. So
Are we burning it down in there? I started to run.
Do you ever erase up?
I do.
Gotcha. Might be safer out there. Morgan read the writing on the Morgan's face.
Gaming.
That one wasn't your fault.
Yeah, no, I know that. It erogating and then it thundogging immediately afterward. Awful combination to experience.
Yeah, Morgan's done. Morgan's looking for a rep.
Oh, it's a psychological thriller RPG. That gives off strong dot hack sign vibes. See if I can find it. It should be in here. I don't think they took it off. Maybe they did take it off. I guess when they didn't. Don't let the fun stop. Your Game Pass subscription has expired. Oh shit, sleep guying me. keeps freezing me. I should live. No fucking way I lived. I'm gonna put myself in as safe of a place as I can.
I'll come race here.
446 damage. This guy's got some weak ass intelligence. Oh. I love dot hack. I used to be obsessed with it. I mean, part of that is just because I had so much exposure to it as one of my few animes that were in regular circulation on TV. I would, and like the dot hack sign episodes were never in order. Okay, so I basically had no fucking idea what was going on in the anime at any given point, but I was there for all of it. Green Man Gaming has a Black Friday sale going on. Say no more, Queen. What is it? Green Man Gaming. First, let's check to see if I can get Game Pass for $1. Sign in. No, I don't think this is what I want. Gmail.com. Password's incorrect. What? Frickin' autofill. Yes. Stay signed in, yes. I forget why I... Okay. Let's look at... Renew now. Game Pass. Get Game Pass. Ooh, another 14 days for $1. Don't mind if I do. Eat shit, Microsoft. Get gamed on. There are any Microsoft representatives that are definitely watching in chat? What I said was in satire. I beseech you. I will endlessly talk about Game Pass if you give me a lifetime subscription. I will literally say, brought to you by Game Pass, to complete every paragraph's worth of things that come out of my mouth. Allow myself to be revived. Yes. There's nothing around me.
There's no blood aggro. You here?
No, I'm fine. Look how fine I am. There we go.
Just waiting for weakness to wear.
No, you good. I got this.
Okay. Or take care of yourself. You're fine.
Been around these parts for a long time. 3 hours and 20 minutes to be exact. Do you want to shut down the virtual machine? Yes. Okay, finish signing up for Game Pass. I already signed up for it. Okay, I want to stop renewing my subscription immediately. Great service. Recommend it to anyone. Never buy it again until it gives you $1. Turn off recurring billing. I can either upgrade or I can keep recurring billing or I can turn off recurring billing. I'm just going to turn it off. Goodbye for now. You keep letting me play as many games as I want for $1 and I'll keep coming back. Trade offer. Alina's passing me illicit funds.
I am. Enmity said to give you money.
Oh my god. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'll be able to use this to buy exactly one puffball in today's market. Hell yeah. All PC games. Let's see. Where the fuck do I have my store? Where is my store? My library. Play later. Exo Primal. Story of Seasons. Friends of Mineral Town. Rune Factory 4 Special, which I have on the Switch, but have not given the time of day. Soul Hackers 2. The Caligula Effect is another game that's on my wish list, but Soul Hackers 2 was one of the ones I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish Rune Factory.
Did you get Rune Factory 5? Or are you talking about 4 or a different one?
5.
What did you get that on?
Switch.
Oh, nice. Any game that makes me feel things in general typically gets high marks for me. So I need to play Soul Hackers 2 because there's a chance that it'll make me feel something. Any game that makes me feel sad or oppressed or ruminative, fucking sign me up. 1,000,000%.
The problem is we like all games that are a time suck.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. RPGs in general, massive time suck.
Mm-hmm.
No Flow, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Was your supporting the economy less painful today? I hope so, because you deserve nothing less. Let's look at this Green Man Gaming sale. Black Friday.
You are blessed with a myriad of souls.
Oh my god, Tiarna Silverpaw and all of her friends. Hello, my name is Stoic. I'm a Final Fantasy XI streamer that likes to cosplay as a variety streamer. We're playing Final Fantasy XI and we're killing some undead in a spooky cave that has like a bone door. Okay, that's not like a... I know that has connotations coming out of my mouth. It's a very bony door. There's lots of things that are trying to bone us or get boned. There's a bone door. I've got these buttons.
For the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing
You
my
like
part.
this?
I'm doing my part.
Do you like this? All right, here. I'm gonna make it look. I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, so Lena's right there on the right side of my screen, right?
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
There we go. That was a good segue. How was your stream, Tiarna? Were you playing Destiny 2? I think you've been on a kick for a while. He means my booty. I mean, okay, so that wasn't what I was going for. However, now that you mention it, kinda. I mean, all elven female booties do be gotten a thing and all that.
Yeah, that's why I play them.
It's crazy. Like, nothing is gonna beat Garuda. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know if that's like a hot take, but no pun intended. Elven F booties do be like that and pretty close. However, I can look at elven female booties all day long in Final Fantasy XI without having to be worried about being TOS. I guarantee you that if I have like a zoom in of Garuda's booty for longer than my guess is 5 minutes, probably if that 2 minutes, I'm gonna have a Twitch representative being like, can you like think of the children? I don't know. How do they interact with streamers? They're like, think of the children, can you please not? Although at that they would probably take a look at it and be like, god damn, now I understand. Free pass. It's free pass time. Planet Crafter? Can you explain that to me? I recognize the name, but I don't know enough about it. What is Planet Crafter? And what is the sound that it makes when it takes a man's life?
Morgan's not here. Morgan's not here. We're not synced.
Oh, okay. It's a good thing that you said that, because I had the urge to kill. I started throwing the sneak on. Garuda or Elven booty, which is superior? Hands down, Garuda. Now, that's not a slight against Elven female booties. It's not. But it's also an unfair comparison because Elven females are mortal. Garuda is the literal incarnation of wind or some shit. I don't remember what the lore is, even though I should, because I played this game for upwards of 1,000 hours over my lifetime.
Garuda floats her booty right in your face.
Like, hang on. Like, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll just show you. We're waiting anyway. I'm gonna show you. Look at it.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Someone cooked here.
Do you see what I mean? Oh, wait. No. This is an even more unfair comparison. I don't even bring up Titan in the conversation because he would win. Is that whole thing his ass? Hang on, let's get it back out here. Is that whole thing his ass? I don't ever show. I don't ever show Titan because look at that thing, dude. Oh my god.
That and his, like,
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Toenails.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah, he stomps around. Like okay, so it's not his entire ass. I was actually equating his thighs with his butt. If you look at it directly from behind, it looks like that whole thing. Like he has like the most insane thong in this universe or the next. But no, that's not it. Let me just casually ruin all of my MP. I'll show you. Hang on. Nuki is spoken.
The other
Yeah. look at this thing. If you're under 18, keep me on a tab at 1% volume, but don't close the tab because I need the viewer count to increase. Okay? But if you're 18 plus, fucking look at this thing. That is the most insane. Look at it, dude.
I just want to attack other people, and I
gotta
want
take it off
to
the screen.
kill
Twitch is
other
gonna
people,
come in here any
and
second.
I want to create conflict, and
so am I.
I want to watch the world burn.
Oh, what kind of burn is this? Burn. I wonder what the Garuda looks like in the Unreal Engine. Don't do that. Don't put that sauce in my head. Because now I'm thinking about it.
Come back for protect.
Okay. I prefer the Garuda Air Biscuits. Yes. Thong song time. I don't know it, so you're gonna have to sing it in my place.
Song. It's the cake version.
Oh, very good. Is there any talent you don't have?
Multi-talented.
Is this your first cure burn? Yes. You missed the part where for 45 minutes, because I was inebriated by a combination of Mike's Hard Lemonade and a pumpkin teeny, real word. I proceeded to systematically get multiple Tarus killed, pretty much back to back.
And they almost raised up and revolted.
Yeah. One of them did like hold the phone, stop the presses. What the fuck is going on? What is wrong with this summoner?
I'm on the wrong microphone.
And I had to stop myself from being like, sorry guys, I'm drunk, because that would have set the tone the rest of the time. And I had to make the hard calls that we like to make on this channel.
Don't forget to eat food.
Thank you. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stop drinking because I am ruining these Taru's nights. It's fine if they're displeased with me, but it can't be to take away the night. And I think I've redeemed myself, because a lot like my occupation, if nobody is yelling at me, I must be doing fine. And they have not yelled in general about anything, and they even cracked a joke, which means that the emotional equilibrium has been restored. And they're having fun again.
Terrible. Holy.
They've had it easy for too long? Yeah, man. I mean, at one point, Taurus didn't have it easy at all. Like, we talk about it sometimes on this channel. I always like talking about, you know, National Geographic type stuff because I find it interesting. So in the lore, look this shit up. It's in the Ultimania, the $60 book that talks about like Final Fantasy 11, 10, and 9 or something. They say that Taurus formed a symbiotic relationship with Mithra in the same way that Pomeranians and other teacup-type dogs have formed relationships with humans. I'm not saying that that Taurus are Pomeranians. I'm saying that the relationship is like that. Okay, let me just wrap that subject up with a bow right now, right meow. And the reason that they did this was because the Taurus get dopamine. Or sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The Taurus get protection from being fucking picked off by the giant birds and crawlers and bird people that are literally outside of their gates in exchange for giving Mithra dopamine. So the Mithra feel compelled to take care of Taurus because Taurus are, for the most part, pretty cute and all that. And the Taurus benefit from living exactly long enough to cast a spell without dying. Before, Taurus had to reproduce like bunnies, and that their civilization survived because they were banging round clock just to get enough Tauru babies into the equation to fucking outlast the rate at which they were getting picked off by birds as soon as they went outside their huts. You look this shit up. And if any information tells you otherwise, it's deep faked. I know what I'm talking about. I'm basically a historian. The more you talk about other races in this game, the more I wonder when you'll start saying human power. I will never say that. I don't agree with this idea that I have something against Taurus and Mithra and Galkas and Galvin are fine. They just made the mistake of allowing themselves to be governed for the most part by a monarchy. Like a religious monarchy. That's it. That's not their fault. Like, they should be using... my only real problem with them is that they should be using cannons and guns. Although I feel that way about Taurus too. I just don't, as a Bastoken, I just can't wrap my head around the idea of not using excessive martial force to solve all my problems. Or railroads. Or sucking the literal energy out of the planet for industrial application. I just don't get it. Like, it's right there. Like, it's clean burning mithril, and you're not using it. Vasaki is number one, yeah. We've been allowing other nations to take first so that they feel better about themselves. Multiple times. Recently. Or semi-recently. It's been going on for a while, but... Like, we've been trying to, like, I've been part of Bastoka military intelligence for a long time, right? I don't really like to talk about it out loud because of NDA stuff. But all I'm saying is that would it be so bad if we replaced literally every tree around Winders with a parking lot? Like, just think of the application. Or like a McBastox. I'm not privy to any particular outcome. I think it's insane that I have to chocobo 20 minutes to get a McBastock burger. Or a McBass burger. A McB burger. It's all sorts of ways that you can shorten it up. Like, Sandoria won't even accept their cannons. We keep trying to trade cannons to them in exchange for exclusive wide-scale industrial mineral rights, and they won't take it. It just happens that the largest supply of mithril within a reasonable distance of ongoing Bastokan mining operations is under King Ranpir's tomb. And yet, like, we keep getting pushback, like, oh, it's a monument. You can't do that. It's that's where a Crystal Ward that's where a Crystal War King or whatever was buried. And I'm just like, motherfucker, that happened like 300 years ago. We have energy needs now. You know, this isn't hard. We have like an outsized, like, Galkan population that has mined everything that they can possibly mine out of Guzgan mines. How are they going to pull themselves up by their bootstraps? I don't even have it for it out. My brain is melting. How are they going to pull themselves up by their bootstraps if they have nothing to bootstrap with? I just don't get it. Like, I'll never get my my plan to get Heaven's Tower burned down and replaced with a McBastock Mart approved, and I understand why. Even though I think it's just ripping off the Band-Aid. Starting to see this as a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, where Bastock basically becomes Shinra. No. No, we believe in democracy, I think. I'm pretty sure. And ignore goal number 3 that says find a means of channeling the residual energy of the crags to speed up Tau development. Like, they're just sitting there. Like, I get that they were, like, basically, like, structures of mass destruction where, like, they are indirectly linked to a machine that'll open up the literal gateway to God, causing all people on Earth, sorry, not Earth, Vanadil, to get subsumed back into Promethea. But, like, it's not doing that now. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. which is always a good good reasoning for doing something or saying something. What's really insane is when you chocobo to Kentucky Fried Chocobo. Now you're getting it.
And he slept.
Come on, please. A Fred-chan.
Sleeping
Fred-chan,
on the
please.
job.
They should just release him. Nope, there he goes. Okay.
He fired him to wake him up.
I appreciate you, Alina, for many reasons, but also because you're already able to withstand like my insane bullshit parades when I get locked onto like a certain subject, and then I just go immediately to the slippery slope of just anything, any next series of topics that come to mind.
It's just how my brain works, sir. I understand.
Like, I get it. I'm already there. I'm already at the end. I'm just waiting for you to get there. I think we have another elemental seal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Squatch. We come up with that name.
I don't know, but it makes me psychologically uncomfortable, even though it's not one of the worst. It's not the worst name that I've seen. I think that the worst name that I've seen on Horizon or Final Fantasy XI in general has been Big Fart Bucket. A Mithra. I don't know if that if the race matters at all, but
Punch. There you go. Yeah, that's weird to be a Mithra.
Daddy's Belt is another one.
Oh yeah. I see that one around a lot.
But she's like an actual character. I'm pretty sure Big Fart Bucket is a mule. I've seen Tater Thought on Eden, not on Horizon for Ataru. Very funny, easily top 10, makes me chuckle every time I saw it type name. Girthquake is another good one, or Girthquakes, there too. I don't know if it's the same person or not.
There's a hardcore character in Wendy called I Eat Crayons.
Yes. I've seen Consume Live Bees around Ataru.
Yeah. He actually does art for the devs.
Okay. Big Toe Knuckle, that was a wild one on Eden. Yeah, Jesus, yeah. I don't know why I have my staff out. Can somebody explain to me why I got my staff out?
Oh, that's only something you can answer.
Oh my god. Not that
Whipping it out again, boys.
In RP, why am I not... Hello? Okay, there we go. That's inappropriate.
I'm inappropriate.
This is a family channel.
Someone in our link show earlier today, one of our Japanese players said, Alina, pretty voice, but dirty mind. I was like, thanks. Thanks. They were like, such a pretty voice, such a dirty mind.
We have anime girl spit on Final Fantasy XIV running around. Yeah, at least it cast stun that time instead of sleep. Why is... Come back to me? Hello? There we go. and punching. Oh boy. Now that I finished Arcane, I don't know what to watch now. Like I've seen all of Attack on Titan, I've seen all of Arcane, I've seen all of what Gray Sites will show me for Better Call Saul, which I know there's 6 more episodes out there, but I'm not paying Netflix or whatever the fuck $10 so that I can see 6 more episodes of a specific show, no matter how good it is. 86 I started rewatching, which is a great anime if you love realistic mech warfare and also being sad. There's other stuff on my radar. Sometimes I'll put in my checklist on my phone shows that I really want to make myself watch. Seen it? It's good? Which one? You mean one of the ones that I mentioned? 86? Yeah. They don't know if they're going to be doing a 3rd season, which makes me very selfishly irritated because I know that it was received well. But they're like, just do it. Like, you can't leave the series where it was. I'm not gonna spoil anything because it's a show that you should watch. And by you, I mean anyone that is even remotely inclined, just based off of like the 3-second description that I gave you. Once you start watching it, you will not stop watching it. I thought about watching Man in the High Castle again. I did watch like 30 episodes of it, and it was consistently good. It just took a bunch of weird, unexpected turns that was interesting, but kind of lost me a little bit to the point that I stopped watching it regularly just because I was like, okay, I don't know where they're going with this, and they're taking a long time to get to wherever it is that they're going. So I'm gonna come back to this, and then in typical fashion, I just never did. What else? I rewatched Breaking Bad not terribly long ago. Still as good as the first time I saw it, even despite me already knowing in advance what was gonna happen and where and why. It definitely is one of those shows that's smart enough. That's smart enough to give you foreshadowing for things. And you don't really recognize how much foreshadowing is actually happening until you rewatch it a second time. And that whole premise, what just came out of my mouth, is one of the reasons why I've avoided watching The Witcher. Because I know The Witcher is good, but I also know that around, I guess it's like late season 2 or beginning of season 3, they completely stopped respecting their audience to the point that allegedly the guy that played Geralt was like, I'm not going to do this anymore because you're not respecting the source material. Allegedly, I don't think it's ever been confirmed that that's the case. Everybody be getting fucked up, huh?
Oh,
Oh my god, look at you. Never mind. Everyone's good.
Wow, someone 2-houred.
Salad. And if I've been through Game of Thrones, so I know what it's like to watch a series and see it go through quality decline, and I don't want to re-experience that with Witcher. I don't want to let myself get really into it and then be aware throughout that this is going to become more shitty and there's nothing basically that I can do about it. I think we should have one more elemental seal, I imagine.
I have one in 19 seconds.
Okay. That's fine. That's good enough. There's no way it's not enough. Ooh!
Oh, shit.
Man, this is fine. He's attacking. He's attacking for it. It's fine.
Oh, he's already silenced. I was just determined to silence his
It's all fine. Okay, so my instinct is allegedly 10 to 15 seconds away from being ready to kill you all. So I just need, whenever I feel that feeling that it's probably fine, I'll just, from now on, wait 10 seconds until it's actually fine. Alina loves to kill.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has elemental seal for a while. Oh, Beef's got that.
Beef's got one.
Beef is ready.
Poggers!
Damn it, I can't holy for 1200. This is annoying.
What would you be able to do about that, though? Just stack more mind?
Yeah, usually it'll hit between 1100 and 1200. It just hasn't been hitting for 1200.
Oh. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs that's playing on my stream right now. Prelude. I forget what the remixer's name is. Eroga time. Come
Please
back
go.
to me. Retreat. All music on my channel and probably in perpetuity is going to be published by Game Shops, which is a company that works with official song rights producers or havers to have their songs remixed and then have it be available for streamers to just play it. Video content creators, they can just play without having to worry about copyright or being content ID'd or anything like that, and it's all insanely high quality. So go to your local Spotify song distributor online and look them up. Their house style, so to speak, is like lo-fi and or BPM. So if you're into that and that sounds good, give him a good old look. Use your ocular membrane. Your big ol' eyeballs. I don't know if you wanted to finish Chain or what.
Yeah, that's fine. This
Okay.
one's fine.
Song is so good. Forgot how good it was because I just leave it on shuffle and leave the rest to God. We're going to be finishing up soon, chat. If you've enjoyed this word salad that's been coming out of my mouth more or less for the last 4 hours, and you would like to have more of said word salad, make sure that you mash that follow button. It helps me out tremendously, points more people who may also be interested in my content my way, and I love you for it, and it enters you into a drawing where you may qualify for me to give you 1 free fist bump per year in perpetuity. And how exciting is that? That was a crazy amount of experience in a pretty short amount of time. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you're not like close to level or anything weird, are you?
No.
21k.
No, I've got like 9k or something like that.
Okay. Cool.
Alrighty. Always good work with you. Thank you so much for weathering the storm. That was whatever the 45 minutes was at the start was. There's a lot of words. Let's look up somebody that I can send you all to. Greatly appreciate you all being here. Next stream is going to be on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to be doing Dynamis stuff. And that's exciting. Let's send you over to not too many people on I'm personally familiar with. Callie is a wonderful person and a great DJ. It's been a while since I sent anybody to her. She has about 1 million people in her channel already. However, let's just keep that snowball going. I'm sure that she appreciates it. So we're going to send you over to Kelly Valentine. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great one. Thank you so much for being here, for your subscriptions, your follows, your well wishes, other sentiments. See you Friday. I'm going to press the button. Have a good one, my friends. Bye-bye, bye-bye. See you later, bye. Have a good one, bye. Take care, bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna call it there.